So, first things first, we're going to locate our section to repair. So, as you can see here in this tire, we've got a nail in it. So, we're going to pull that nail out first. There we go. So that was inside of the tire. So this tool right here is what we're going to use. This is our tire drill, but it also is interchangeable, and you can use it also for your grinding wheel. So right now we're going to switch it over to the drill to drill out that hole where the nail went in. So we're going to locate our area of repair and drill that hole out. So as you can see, we've got our hole drilled out now. So next we're gonna switch over this drill bit over for our grinding wheel. We're gonna roll the tire a little bit and go look inside and locate where our hole is. So as you can see here, this is the location of where our nail was and where we drilled it out. So this is gonna be our section that we're gonna repair. So next we are going to take our grinding wheel and we are going to grind the area where we're going to repair. The main thing about using this grinding wheel is you don't want to grind too much out of the tire. You just want to get all these ribs worn down so that you can have a nice clean spot to put your plug patch in. Next, we're going to take our rubber cleaner and one of these scrapers and go over that area again, just to make well ensure that we have a very nice clean surface for the patch. So what I usually do is just put a adequate amount on there and it'll scrape away all the excess shavings. So next we are going to put in our plug. So this is our plug end. This is going to go into that hole that we drilled. And then when we finish that off, we are going to put on this patch on the underside of it where we cleaned it off inside the tire. So that way it gets a nice solid bond that we can not have issues down the road later. Before I put this plug in, we'll take some of our rubber cement and we'll just put an adequate amount all over this plug. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this end, we're gonna put it inside of our hole and shove it through. So when you're done pulling the plug through the tire, just make sure you trim off the excess so that it's not sticking out like that. So try to get as close to the tire as you can, but if you leave a little excess on there, that's fine. So about there should be enough. And that'll just wear down over time as the tire goes down the road. So we're gonna do the exact same thing with our patch here. This part is very, very crucial. This is what's going to give you a nice tight seal for this patch, and you just got to be very careful and take your time with doing this process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some rubber cement on there. And a little bit on the surface of the tire. Let it dry a little bit. So next we're going to apply the patch right down to the tire itself. And then we're going to take our roller here and we're going to start rolling in from the center and work our way out. So our last last step that we're gonna do to make sure we get a good bond is put on some security coat, which is basically just a vulcanized rubber in a can. So this will basically just replace the rubber, or replicate the rubber that was already on the tire, and just create a better seal. So you just open it up, you take your little brush inside, just put a nice amount all around your patch. And I like to kind of just put it in the areas that you ground off, just to get a better bond. So that is how you plug a tractor trailer tire. Since this was originally a steer tire on a truck, and it does have a lot of fairly low mileage on it, you can no longer use this as a steer tire again on a truck. So we are going to keep this for a spare for a trailer in the future.